Alright, we are live, and I forgot to plug in my headphoning devices. Please ignore all the Ziploc bags that I used to bag lube my Zealios, because they're that tactile that you can straight up bag lube. You can just bag lube Zealios. That's insane. I absolutely love it. They are extremely nice switches. And yeah, so today we're going to be building an E-White Tofu, which is really cool because it's for a friend of mine. He does have a YouTube channel. He just hasn't started uploading a lot yet, so let's get right into it. There's no soldering in this build. Gonna be nice and chill. So let's begin with the PCB, which I have already tested off cam, actually off stream. So we have here, this is the DZ60 RGB ANSI, the hot swap thing. Or not, it's also the keycaps for sure. Just kidding, the PCB's all the way at the bottom of the pile. But those are the keycaps for this build. There's some semi-nice, actually kind of pretty nice, double shot SA ABS keycaps from MaxKey. This is the actual plate in PCB. Here it is, here's a brass plate, that's what we're using. And here's the PCB, which I already tested. It is fully working, and it's hot swap, so in the rare case that something does break, we should be good. Which, oh dear, there's probably echo here. I don't know why, but the desktop audio is, it's echoing my voice. I'm pretty sorry about that. Did not notice that earlier. So it is a hot swap PCB, and so we will get some plate action as well. For a split second there, I forgot how to construct a keyboard. I'm gonna start by putting in our GMK stabilizers. These are clipped, but I am not going to lube them. And here are the screws that I literally forgot I had. I ordered the parts for this keyboard when around Black Friday. That's how I saved a couple bucks on this keyboard. So the thing is, they did not have screw-in stabilizers that were 2U. So I did have to buy some of the... Oh, that is not supposed to happen. Neither is that. But whatever, it's fine. The 2U stabs were not available in screw-in, so I had to get them in clip-in. But I do have toothpicks here, so we can do the toothpick mod, which is where you stick a toothpick into it, and yeah. And we are starting things off very spicy, because I forgot how to put stabilizers in a board. I forget if it's up or down. All the other ones are really simple. It's up. It's been a while, everybody. It's been a long time. Oh, that's right. The bigger hole is for the standoff thing. Last time I built a keyboard was a catastrophic failure. It was for a client. His PCB was too thick. This PCB is designed with, like, by someone with half a brain. That other one was, like, extra thick. It was like a 2mm thick PCB. I don't know. It was so bad. I spent hours on that. It wasn't great. At least this build will go differently, I hope. I am not gonna lube these, simply because I can down the road. Just lube these, and they're pretty quiet anyway. And so, These are the clip-ins. Right here. Yes. Seems I forgot how to install stabs again. That or these are just really, really tight. I think it's that they're very tight. These stabilizer housings are extremely tight. Wow, that really did not want to go in there. Wow, these are really, really so tight. I don't think we'll have to toothpick a mod. Now, where did I put it? In the right shift. Yeah, I don't think we'll really need to toothpick mod at all, so I'm not going to. Just kidding, I will. This is the actual part of the toothpick that I need to do the mod. And essentially, I'm an idiot because I put in the wrong portion. It's supposed to be like this. Oh yeah, no, that's not gonna work. So we're abandoning the toothpick mod. I think we'll be fine though. This is very, very rigid, staying in its spot, like very epic. I hope to God I installed these right. It looks like I have done a good job so far. Now hold on a second, where did I put the rest of my stabs? All right. They just decided to hide under the rest of the board. Oh, those were way easier. Alright, I'm getting on it now. Here we go. I know the enter key one goes up and the backspace key goes down. No, enter key might go down. Yeah, enter key does go down. And this is the part where I say I should have bought screw-ins for the enter key. I should not be doing it this way. Yeah, I really should have bought screw-ins for the enter key. This one's kind of rattly. Maybe I can toothpick this one? Yeah, I can. Nope, 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 nope. It's over here. I don't think this board supports ISO enter. It has an ISO enter thing, but I don't think it supports it. And there are LEDs for days on this board, by the way. Yeah, we're good. And the last stab, which is the backspace one, is going on now. And then we can go on to installing the switches, which are Zealios. Gotta go remind Comrade client that we are done. Oh, scared myself there. Alright, here we go. Client has been notified that we live. Oh! Lee crap. That just broke. That just broke. So this is going to be very, very interesting. Yeah. I don't know how I'm going to solve this one. considering that piece just broke off for no reason. Okay, I guess I'm gonna stuff it with some glue or something. I was not expecting that to happen. Oh, you know what? Now that's thinking on your feet right there. Just like cut a thin piece of this. Except wood is not very strong when you cut it that thin. Yeah, that's how that works. Yay, tensile strength. Alright. We should be good now. Yeah, considering that just happened. I mean, we're fine. Yeah, it's not gonna come out. And now that we are past that, we can get to this gorgeous, gorgeous plate, which looks absolutely bonkers. And bag lube Zealios. The thing that nobody tells you about lubed switches is when you first lube them, they are unusably scratchy. I have absolutely no clue why. It's like... they were really scratchy. Okay. And I'm going to put in this other one in the corner now. That way we've got two. And we're going to put one in each. I'm going to put one in each corner. I'm going to put in what I believe are the H and J ones. Oh, sorry, the G and H ones. I did not lube any extras. So in the event of an oopsie, this stream is going to escalate very, very quickly. Yep. I believe it's all the way secured. So in go the rest of them. And I already bent a pin, but it's okay because I can bend it back. Whew. That is worrying how much that bends. But 'twill all be fine. Because these are PCB mounts, so they will not come out that easily. They all work relatively good. And this plate here is not really necessary, but we chose to go with it just for extra rigidity because this is a hot swap board and you don't get as much rigidity as you normally do. Sorry if you put something in the chat. Currently I'm not looking at it. Oh, hello. Snappy, this is not my keyboard. This is for a client, a friend, As of the moment, however, I have 4 keyboards. I'm currently designing a keyboard, which will be my 5th keyboard that I am building from scratch. This keyboard is the most expensive keyboard I have ever built. It is, I believe, $400, which is absolutely absurd. That I understand. That it is a very, very expensive board. But the whole custom keyboard scene is it's growing very quickly. More and more people are getting into the hobby, which I think is very nice. It's a nice hobby to get into if you have cash to burn, which I don't, so that poses a problem for me. But it's a very, very interesting hobby that you can just build keyboards. And for me, who I'm interested in computer science. I do a lot of computer science, day-to-day life, you know. And what I'm interested in is a keyboard that is comfortable to use and that will last me for the rest of my life, you know, something that is very comfortable to use. So, this keyboard would, if I was building it, this would be, which I think would be my end game, which is kind of like a inside joke in the mechanical keyboard community. And we're just going through that one didn't seem great. Both of the contacts are in the hot swap though, and these are the nice hot swap sockets. These are the Kale ones. These are the rich boy Kale hot swap sockets. Just kidding, they're not that rich boy. You know what's rich boy? Seal PC. Those are extremely rich boy. These are Zeal PC switches, and they are $1 a switch, which is crazy. It is a lot of money. For one key switch. This keyboard actually, Snappy, if you are still here, I doubt you are, but if you are here, this keyboard is for the new Endercrafter, who is, I believe, is Exempt Reaper. Is his current name. So, yeah, there you are. That's basically how I got into the hobby and where I'm currently. Oh yeah, that is not supposed to happen. I'm also supposed to be able to hear myself, but that's not happening because I'm not really looking at the mic. So, yeah. Apologies for the crying child in the background. These switches are extremely smooth and extremely tactile. I just want to see that every switch is correctly situated in the socket. There are a bunch of sockets on the underside. And what you can hear rattling away is these stabilizers, because the return on those is from the spring of the keycap, and these might not be in a line, so I will grab a keycap and check that out. Watch them not be in line. I will be very upset. And they're going to be a little rattlier than normal, but I'm kind of on a time crunch here. Oh, always keeps this. Always does this. Come on. That's a space bar. tall boy. Okay. It's a little wobbly. I'm not sure if I screwed these in all the way. These go in pretty far, I think. Yeah, I didn't screw them in all the way. But I can't overcrank them or they'll do bad things. Crack things. Perfecto. So, what you just saw was one of the keycaps in our set. We got this Max Key double shot set, which is pretty nice. It looks very clean, and the entire look of this keyboard is very minimalistic and understated, and that is something that I think we are going to achieve in building this keyboard. Might as well. It's getting warm. And I think the plastic for the housing on Zeal switches, they don't have as much of a heat tolerance as other Cherry MX form factor switches. Something like that. I heard about that once. Not sure if it's true. Currently, I don't have a switch puller, an official one anyway. So, if something bad happens, then it's gonna take me like 3 hours to remove all of these. This came with a cap puller, but not a switch puller, which I find very, very interesting. To be fair, I think the cap puller came with something else. I think it might have been one of the smaller things. I think it came with the Zealios. Yeah, I think it came with the Zealios. Whatever, it's fine. We are almost done. We're going to plug this thing in, and we're going to make sure all the keys work. And we're going to replace the non-working keys. And, yeah. So far pretty chill. Nothing has escalated really quite high. I'm surprised Rommel hasn't joined this stream yet. He usually joins when I'm making keyboard streams. But this is one of my latest keyboard live streams, so not many people are going to be watching, I know, but I just wanted... Oh, hello, you're going backwards. That's interesting. That key goes in backwards and all the other ones. Ooh. Now, well, isn't that a pleasant surprise? I'm one switch short. This is a 62 switch keyboard, not a 61 switch keyboard. So now I have to lube a switch on stream. This is a great time to talk about bag lubing and how you can do it with Zealios because they're so tactile. I love that, that you can bag lube Zealios. It's amazing. It makes everything so much faster and so much easier. So, bag lubing is exactly what it sounds like. You take a switch, put it in a bag, and you lubricate the switch. So first, we open the switch. I'm currently using a screwdriver, and that goes in here. And I'm losing my voice, and you just give it a little twist. You don't want to force anything open. This one's really not giving in. And, yeah. So this is the stem. This is the housing. This is the spring, and this is another part of the housing. So, to bag lube things, you get a bag, right, and then you find the correct bag, the one with the grease in it. I know 2 of these bags have grease in them. It's definitely not that one. Whatever, I'll use this one. And you drop these in there. In case, I think I did that off camera, but you drop in the switch and the stem and the spring, and you like make it floof, and then you just, it works way better than when there's more than one, and it works way better when there's more than one, and also works way better when there's fresh lube in there instead of the not so fresh kind. It's not as lubed as the other ones, but it'll be fine. And I also forgot to put the spring in, which is like the most rookie mistake of rookie mistakes. Whatever, that's good. We're good. Bag lubing Zealios is totally okay, guys. They're so tactile, it doesn't matter. So, I mean, like, go ahead, you can bag lube your Zealios. I initially got that idea of trying to bag lube Zealios from Teha Type's video when he reviewed the version 2 Zealios, and I was like, if I ever can afford Zealios, which I can't, and this isn't my build. If I can ever afford Zealios, I'm going to bag lube them, because I'm gonna see how bag lubing Zealios works out. Actually, turned out fairly well, I think. And so now this is done, we're gonna get a USB cable from out of frame, plug that into the thonk pad, and commence the thonkery of how I messed up my install. The RGB on this thing is blinding. Alright. Oh, the 8 key doesn't work. Okay, everything's working so far, because I muted the desktop audio so I won't be able to hear anything. Okay, that works, because I am seeing it. That's function, that's control. Okay, so the only thing that doesn't work is the 8 key. Yep, that 8 key. Sum up with that key. Oh yeah, it's not all the way in. Oh, that sounded painful. Okay. But it's in now. Now that we are done, enter the case. This is gonna be my fastest build ever. I think, guys, I can do this build sub-hour. Maybe I can do this build sub-hour. Because it's hot swap. This is the most beautiful tray mount case I have ever seen, other than the Grid 600. But the Grid 600 costs 3 times more than this. I present the E-White Tofu. It looks kind of metallic on camera, but in real life it is just pure white and it is beautiful. So I was gonna put foam in this, but all the foam I had on hand was twice as thick as it should have been. So, I mean, maybe I'll take this apart later and put some foam in it, but for the current moment, I think we'll be fine without foam. It shouldn't ping that much. Oh dear. Hello? Can you please go in the slot, please? Sir? Ma'am? Tofu? Cold keyboard? It's a very cold case, you know. This thing conducts cold very well, but not hot. And, yeah, we are almost there. Just gotta get all these tiny screws in here. And if I drop one, I will be very, very, very upset because it is absolutely terrible to drop one of these. It's also worse to lose one, but dropping one is just, it's not bad per se, it's just annoying. Very, very annoying. Please tell me this is magnetic. It's not magnetic. I dropped that one, but it was fine. It resolved itself. I really do not want to drop any of these, but I know for a fact I'm going to drop one of them, and it's going to be absolutely terrible. I don't really like tray mount keyboards because I gotta screw in screws, but yeah, that's the tray mount life, you know. This G and H one is the worst one out of them all because it's the one where you gotta reach the furthest. I mean, they're all bad. Sorry for blocking your view. Hey, I got that one. I'm not screwing them in all the way, so that I can just make minor adjustments, you know, so that everything can be perfectly aligned. This is looking very, very nice. I feel like I'm assembling my endgame, but it's kind of sad because this would be my endgame. Endgame is a fallacy. It doesn't exist. It's true. It is true that endgame does not exist. Oh, cool. There's extra screws. They included extra screws. That's very nice of them. It's almost like they knew I was going to drop 2 of my DZ60 screws. I mean, that keyboard over there. It's not, the case is not a DZ60. The case was some no-name bamboo case from, like, YMDK, which is, like, the weirdest brand. Hey, I told you I dropped the last one. I believe these are magnetic, though. Psych! I just dropped it down the entire keep. I don't know if that was happenstance, but I just shook it into the right spot. My godly screwdriver pickup skills came in handy there. This goes in pretty far. That one is screwed in properly. This one's missing things. I think it's too thin. I might need to step up the screwdriver a notch to a slightly bigger one. I have this security bit set that I got from my local Harbor Freight, you know. We'll use the size 1. Because these are, you know, very small, like Apple kind of screws. But they're not as bad as Apple screws. Those are a whole new thing. We don't speak of those. Like phone screws? I really don't like them. But phone glue. They're actually, every single way to secure a phone down is rubbish. Tarmac. What is this one? Is this one even smaller? Oh, that's the perfect one. Oh, yeah. I think that's all done and dusted. Alrighty. Let's put some caps on this thing. I got 20 minutes to go to see if I can make this sub-hour. I think I will be able to make this a sub-hour build. And here are the Max Key SA profile keycaps. They are sculpted SA profile, double shot ABS. Way, way, way too expensive. This was like some $99 keycap stuff. Now to listen for ping. Something is seriously wrong with this upstroke. That is a very, very abnormal sound. I should not be hearing that kind of rattle. This is an interesting keyboard building experience when things that never rattle start to rattle. Wait, that bottom row isn't even Phillips. That's like octo point. Some sort of thing. I don't even know. Oh, that's the screwdriver. That's the screwdriver. Oh, well, that's fun. It literally got stuck in there. Uh-oh, I think I overcranked. Whatever. Oh yeah, that's in there. I don't know why, but this plate is very pingy. Makes a chunky noise, but well, that's better. That's miles better. do we have the right profile key? The answer is the second set. That's the first set. There's one under there. And there's the second one. I need that row 1 escape. Where's my row 1 escape? I don't think there's a row 1 escape. Alright. Are these both, is this R0 or R1? Let's take a good look. I think they're the same row. Yeah, they're the same row. We're fine. With great power comes great possibility of king from Zealios. Oh my god. This is so loud. It's so tactile. Oh my gosh. It's unbelievably tactile. You guys hear this? I'm really thinking about putting some 205 and something in here. I should have gotten Zealios. My god. These are loud. Oh, do you see this? That is some serious flex. To be fair, there's nothing reinforcing it up there, so. I mean, that's what you get for not buying a RamaWorks keyboard. Or a Polaris, for that matter. Whatever. I want to really see what this looks like when it's done. Come on. I think I'll do that. I mean, it's clipping, so. Ooh. Serious flex in this department. That's because I'm pushing with a bunch of pressure. This spacebar is almost too tactile. It's a bit scratchy. Wow, that's tactile though. It's okay, this is a hot swap. I can put something better in there, like a halo. That would be much better in terms of a spacebar. I will change that promptly to something that is more usable as a spacebar. I like it, but not as much as Topra. Guys, I think I'm sure that Topra is my endgame now. Help. I'm stuck in the Topra world. No mech for me. This is gonna turn out looking amazing. SA profile is pretty interesting in my opinion. think MT3 is a little better than it, I think. I can't wait to do a typing test with this. Oh my gosh. Yeah, this is easily gonna be a sub-hour build. Oh yeah, exemplified gaming. Logan, you still here? Please put in chat. The sound that is emanating from this keyboard is absolutely beautiful. There's a little bit of deck flex. That spacebar is getting fixed with like a halo. Halo True. Actually, no, I'll put a Halio in there. A Halio is a Halo stem and a Zeal housing. Oh my gosh. It's so good. Alright, here come the novelty keys. Let's see, which novelty key shall I put on escape? Cherry. I think I'll put the cherry on the escape. In this box, I think there's a keycap puller. I don't know where I put my wired one. Yeah, this one isn't as good as the wire one. Here's the typing test. Oh yeah, dude. Typing test. Looking nice. Can you turn those lights on again? I'm going to do more than that. I'm going to do the typing test. This thing looks absolutely awesome. It sounds even better. And it is so heavy. Oh, the lights. Is it the same as Oh my god. This is the best input device ever. Alright. Let's see. We're looking for the default key map, you know. Oop, excuse me. Believe I have the version 2. Momentary layer 1. Where is layer 1? Layer 1. This is to adjust. Can I adjust the RGB? Okay, so that's RGB. Okay, that's mute. how do I change the RGB? Oh, that's print screen. What is the default firmware on this thing? What's the firmware for the stock one? Is it the same? Oh, it changed. Oh, there, that was function. That was F1. Oh, it's the second one. Can I toggle it? Oh, yeah. Okay, so... Hello? RGB, please. To go colors. Come on, my dude. I need this to go colors. On the standard DZ60, it was different. This is like another whole control key. Do I hold to toggle? W is linked to something. E is linked to something. R, T, Y. Oh! I think O is to toggle. And then to turn it back on, you hit O. Oh, that's scuffed. That's so scuffed. Oh, yes. Look at that glorious RGB. Oh, that's glorious. Alright, here comes the typing test, everybody. This is very, very, very scuffed, alright? What if I go like this? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yes, no. Yes, no, no. Alright, cool. Alright, let me just add some stuff to this. Video capture. Not that kind of video capture, damn it. Alright, let's see. Yes. I need screen display capture. Oh, I feel so old. This is not the OBS studio I grew up with. Alrighty, here we go. Let's see. Anybody saying anything? The lights, I'm not sure if they're customizable. But if you're a mature person, you won't use them. So, I don't know what to say about that. This is a nice keyboard. Let me get my makeshift wrist rest. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. This is a very, very good keyboard. The lubed Zealios are amazing. Only gripe is the spacebar because it's either up or down. So that switch is gonna get changed. That's just a given. But this thing looks absolutely awesome. I love the look of it. Essay profile. That's so interesting. Essay profile. Huh. That's so interesting. Oof. The sound. You gotta hear this thing. It sounds so good. It sounds amazing. That doesn't sound amazing, but you know what does sound amazing? This thing! This is insane. My microphone must be moved. It's not supposed to come down this far. That's the most sound we're gonna get. Now, hold on a minute. Oh my gosh, are you serious? Are you kidding me? My volume was muted. So I was like, why am I not getting any feedback or anything? And I was like, whoa. This thing sounds so good, but the essay profile, that's really cool. What do you need? Yeah, I know, but no, you're not even. You're like, you're not like. Oh, hold on, I'm on stream. It's fine. I have 2 weeks of break. Okay, I'm streaming. I'm muted right now, but come on. Logan's watching. My apologies. Now, are any of you still here? I mean, I think Exemplified is here, but I'm not sure. This keycap profile is going to take some getting used to, but this is a nice, nice keyboard. Oof, I'm so bad. Oh, I hit space or something. Oh my god. The spacebar is way too heavy. I'm gonna change that to like a Cherry MX Brown. But like a good Cherry MX Brown, like a lubed one. I think I actually have one of those right here. Oof. I think I'll use this one. It's not corroded or anything. I was just checking because, you know, cherry switches do that sometimes. I don't know why. I might have put something shady into one of my Cherry MX Browns, like something water-based. Like water-based grease or something. And I did not like that very much, so it decided to just, like, you know, die. Right. I do not have a switch removal tool. I don't think I can use this. I can, but actually I cannot. Because you need to be able to squeeze. You could also like flathead it, which is how I usually do it. You just need to be careful not to scratch any of this expensive stuff. This tofu is like $100, which is absurd. Everything about this keyboard is absurd. The price tag, the switches. This keyboard just screams extra. Okay, out you come, and in goes a Cherry MX Brown. I feel so ashamed that I gotta put a Cherry MX Brown amongst these Zealios, but you know, I need a good spacebar. And this whole thing needs to get lubed, which I will do once I break everything in. And it feels kind of bad, but because it's not as tactile, but it's kind of like a necessary sacrifice. You know, I think I'm going to do it, and I'm going to just lube the stabs right now. With Crytox. I'm not sure where I put my Crytox 204. Oh, it's right there. But now I'm not sure where I put my brush, because I did lube a switch on stream. Oh, it's right here as well. Okay, so we're gonna lube the stabs. That's way too loud. And essentially lubing the stabs makes them a considerable bit quieter. I would have done some I would have pulled her like a Rama Works or something if I had the time and just straight up put heat shrink on there, but tonight's not one of those nights. It's just like a chill speed building session. Those two contradict each other, don't they? Oh yeah, they do. So just putting some Crytox on this thing. Gotta wipe off what's on the lid, because this stuff is cost. The cost of Crytox is astronomical. That's a little better. That one's pretty bad. That one's really bad. Because the thing snapped. But there's nothing I can do about that. Other than order another stab, which would involve me taking apart the whole keyboard. And that's a hard no. So here it is. Custom keyboard. Now I have 5 keyboards in my possession. This is rather worrying. Here is another board I built from KBD fans. It's my Godspeed board. right here. The case is some no-name case. The PCB's DZ60. It's Chermex Brown stock, which sucks. These are lubed Zealios. I mean, these are like miles better than anything that I personally own. These are so enjoyable. They're so good. They're amazing. Like, seriously. These things are insane. Just the lubed Zealio. That's something that bothers me. It's the wire, so I'll throw some dielectric grease in there once I get my hands on some more, because I just finished some dielectric grease up, so I will get more and I will fix that. So it's a pretty cool keyboard. This is a pretty short live stream for building a keyboard, you know. This is just over an hour, which is nowhere near long enough. But hey, this keyboard got built. I just realized that it shipped today, and I was like, oh wow, it shipped out 2 days ago. Wonder when it'll arrive. It was like with delivery courier. I was like, oh, it's coming today, and it came in the mail, and I just assembled it because I was like, it may look like I only streamed about an hour of it, but I started working on this keyboard at roughly 6 o'clock, and it's 10 o'clock right now. So about 4 hours of work. About 2 hours was, I think I started working at 7, sorry. About 2 hours was the switch lubing, and about 1 hour was the assembly. It sounds so good. It's so good. It's absolutely amazing. I can't find the words to describe it. It's so good. I feel so good for you, Logan. It's an amazing keyboard. I can hear the scratchiness of the brown though, but that's not something that I have control over. That's Cherry. Cherry is Cherry. And Cherry marketing is Cherry marketing. Oh, I can't type. That was... a 30-second typing test. $89. It's pretty good for me, I think. I'm inching closer to 100. This keyboard, the sound, it sounds so good. I could type on this all night. But you know, I gotta sleep only half an hour because I've not slept at all this week. Alright, 79. That's pretty bad. This SA profile is, it's interesting. It's got the deep dish keys for homing. They're not even close to as deep dish as MT3 because those dishes are really deep. Even the standard deep dishes are deeper than the SA deep. Even the standard, like, scoops are deeper dished than the SA homing keys, which is crazy if you think about it. Ooh, this keyboard is just, it's so good. It's so good. I have my Toper over there. This is like almost Toper, but it's so tactile. This is so good. It's amazing. It's so good. It's so good. $400. I mean, this EY Tofu, this thing is like absolute art. It's a chunky piece of art. And it just reflects the RGB so well. It looks really bad on stream because of my potato camera. Oh, but it looks so good in real life. That's it. Bravo 6. Turning off RGB. Alright, you know what? We're gonna make the typing test thing match the, we're gonna make the typing test match the... Oh, yes. We're gonna change the theme to dark. Now it matches the keyboard. I got 69 words per minute. That's horrible, but for the meme, it's good. $75. I mean, it's kind of late, but I think the RGB actually, you know, boosts my performance. Oh, and that's the color change. Right there. This is back, forward. What's brightness? Oh, that's brightness. This is brightness up. This is brightness down. And that's all not bound to anything. Oh, what does D do? F. So we can change it. I don't know. What does he want? We'll go with like some Tesla's Tech color stuff. Oh yes. It looks so good, and it's like the nice understated aesthetic. Oof. That was horrible. Oof. It's like Christmas in this place. I think this would be really good with silence, but I don't know. Silence are pretty expensive, man. Whew. This is like this keyboard. Wow. I'm gonna do like one more. That's so good. Oh yeah, here comes the very unprofessional OBS thing. Oof. This is a nice keyboard. It's a nice, very nice keyboard, you know. Thanks for showing up to this stream. Whoever showed up to the stream. It's pretty cool. This keyboard's amazing. Alright. Thank you for watching. And more stuff coming soon, I guess. More keyboard videos, more reviews. Heck, I'm reviewing this ThinkPad. I'm gonna review a bunch of stuff coming soon, you know. See ya.